If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and I'm going to be trying a couple of new things on the channel. First of which is going to be a silver squad builder. Why on earth would anyone care about a silver squad builder? Well, this year Silver Lounge exists, objectives exist, and Team of the Week objectives exist as well. So we can pick up a fair few of these silver informs. Don't think they're including any of them in Team of the Week when they release them in packs, so we get them all from objectives. I'd love a player pick, a repeatable player pick objective where we go through and we can pick any number of 1 of 5, say, for example. But at the moment, we've just got one that we work toward. One of them does exist in this video, although you don't need him. I just think he's best of a pretty mediocre bunch, I guess, of choices for strikers for the league that we need. Anyway, in goal, Lee Grant. It doesn't really matter what goalkeeper you have, but I've gone with him because he links to my centre-backs. My fullback is Apaya. Now, I know you're thinking, are you mad? You've used a Shadow Chem style on a silver. And no, I bought him off the market, 2,000 coins, and he came with a Shadow. So I thought that was a decent deal, seeing as those Shadows are, what, 5k anyway by themselves. Moving into the centre-backs, I've gone with Saliba. Every single player does come with a Chem style. And the reason for that is because I just feel like you need a little bit of an edge with certain players. I've built this with one player in mind, or technically speaking 2 players in mind, and we're going to be looking more sort of at trying to enjoy ourselves. The next centre-back is going to be Mengi. If you ask me, you should go with the 2 Manchester United centre-back pairing of, is it Twanzebe? You should put him next to Mengi. The only problem with that is, of course, then it starts to run you into a lot of money. This guy was 1,100 coins at the time, really cheap and decent as well, especially as he has that pace, and with a defensive chem style, has good defending as well, or at least semi-decent defending for a silver. The fullback, Traore, on chem, and not great. The reason he's there is chemistry, purely to link to my left mid. I mean, at the moment, because of the... is it Moise Kean is still available right now, I think? Because of that, everything is quite expensive because you need sort of like a French league thing. I think Mollet as well, although I don't know how many people would want silvers. Either way, you need to score with French league defenders, I think it is, and that's pushing all of the prices up. So I had to go with one that I already had in the club. Moving on to a right wing, he's not going to play there though. It's our first 5-star skiller, not our last of this squad builder. High medium work rates, not particularly great as you can see. I mean, he's reasonably well rounded in terms of attacking. But the reason I wanted him in there is because of the 5-star skills. Performing a lot of those recently. He's going to be playing as our secondary centre mid. Moving on to our main CDM. This guy is an absolute machine. In-game, he is huge. 6'1", doesn't even begin to explain. The guy looks about 6'4", and he is strong with it as well. Good physicals, 80 physical overall, 82 stamina, can run for days. 79 strength is good, aggression's good, jumping is decent as well. He's already tall enough to win most headers. You do realistically need to boost either the defending or the passing. I went with a backbone because I felt like his short passing was good enough for a silver. We'll get away with it, and to be fair, we do. Moving on to our first real attacker, shall we say. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. I wish it was the other way around, but we are going to go with Limbombe. Last year's winter refresh card. It's not going to be too long before I forget what cards we had last year, so take it with a pinch of salt. But the reason I wanted him really was because he's 4-star skills, and the 5-star weak foot is a nice bonus, if you will. I've given him an engine, mainly because I've got an awful lot of engines in the club. They don't really sell for that much these days. I mean, they probably do, but they don't sell for anywhere near as much as everyone was expecting. I packed them all. I've not gone out and bought them, but you know, a little bit of pace boost, a little bit of passing, some dribbling here or there. Not too bad. Moving on to the man of the moment. I mean, this guy is absolutely insane for a silver. Some of the goals he scores in this squad builder alone, 950 coins. Rayan Cherki, he's about 4 years old as well, which is good for the future. Really hoping he does get a future stars this year, because 5-star, high-low work rates, he is going to be so good next to my Mbappe. And of course, if we can get him up there with maybe an informed Depay, forget about it. 3 5-star skillers bombing at you, you're not going to know what to do. He's not particularly good, to be fair. His stamina is shocking, his strength is woeful, and he doesn't have great composure and reactions, but when you're playing against other silvers, it doesn't really matter as much because the goalkeepers are not very good, the defenses are quite sluggish, and with 5-star skills, he can tear them apart, which he does, and is fun. Again, could put a catalyst on him, could put a shadow on him. Not shadow, a hunter on him. I've gone with an engine because I had an abundance of engines. And up front, we have the man of the moment, Moise Kean. 84 pace, 80 shooting, 82 dribbling. Only the 3-star, unfortunately. But again, another high-low work rate. I put a hunter on him, of course. Yes, he's got a lot of goals because squad battles. Of course, we needed certain things for, score with silver players or whatever. So just left him in the team and he just kept scoring goal after goal. But again, stats-wise, I mean, he's a much better card than a 74 rated. So I'm kind of hoping that either Rayan Cherki gets himself a Team of the Week card or gets one like a Future Stars or something like that. The bench will come into play as well. We will bring on Mukhtar at some point. He's got 5-star weak foot. It's a shame, again, it's not the other way around, but he does have a little bit of pace, good dribbling. Akinfenwa may or may not get on. Vidra, of course, is a decent player, but unfortunately only has the 3-star skills. And the reason I'm saying unfortunately, it's the same with Dalbert as well. Dalbert would have actually started ahead of Limbombe if he had better skill moves, but he doesn't. And then, of course, this guy, how do I say his name? Waman Gituka. There you go. I put a finisher on him, but he's got 5-star skills. That's the main reason why I wanted him in there. The finisher will obviously improve the finishing, but obviously give him a little bit of boost to dribbling as well. As he's come off the bench, he'll only have 5 chem anyway, so it's not going to be a massive boost, but something's better than nothing. Let me run you quickly through the custom tactics. It's the same tactics I use for my gold teams. So we've got pressure, or rather press after possession loss. We've got 7 depth with 5 width. Balanced on offense with 5 width, and then of course every single player possible get into the box. The reason I do this is because the players I allow to get into the box, I want them to run in there as quickly as possible. The players that I've told to stay back won't listen to this instruction, so that's fine. 2 for corners, 2 for free kicks. The formation looks like this. Of course, it's a 4-2-3-1. Rayan Cherki is going to be the focal point in that cam position. As you notice, Bolaya is in that centre mid position. It's because he doesn't have pace. So Wagner, who is actually a striker, will play out there because he's got pace. Limbombe has some degree of pace, so that's fine. And then through the middle, not the quickest by any stretch of the imagination, but with Rayan Cherki behind him, Keane should get a few goals, and Cherki's just going to be fun to just run through people with anyway. Absolute machine there as a CDM, and Bolaya as the centre mid. Now the instructions are quite simple. Keane, get in behind and stay forward. The reason I've got Keane get in behind is because he's not the quickest of players, so he needs a bit of a head start, really. Cherki, get in the box for the cross and stay forward. I want Cherki up there to aim at, not because he's going to be able to win headers, but I just want him there to pass to so that he can get a run up and start doing some skills and things. Limbombe is get in the box for the cross, and Wagner is exactly the same, not stay forward or anything like that. The 2 CDMs, the difference between the 2 is literally the stay back while attacking. So they both cut passing lanes, they both cover centre, but then Undorum is stay back while attacking, whereas Bolaya is just balanced. So he's got license to sort of roam, if you will, and he does, but he more or less just provides Rayan Cherki with the ball after maybe performing a pointless skill move. And then, of course, the fullback, stay back while attacking. Goalkeeper, I use this, I don't know why, but ever since last year I've used it. Comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. I don't know. I just do. Does it make a difference? Maybe from corners, but I tend to bring my goalkeeper out anyway, so I don't really know if it makes a difference, but I like to do it anyway. That team right there was built purely around Rayan Cherki and Bolaya. Both of those 5-star skillers. I wanted to build a 5-star skill team almost, but I wanted to do it in silvers to make it a little bit more interesting. So the main play is going to be focused around Rayan Cherki and Bolaya. As you can see some of the clips in the background now, I had a lot of fun doing this because of, again, players like Rayan Cherki, and we're able to use the 5-star skills. I'm by no means an expert, and of course some of the skills aren't even 5-star, some of them are just like 4-star skills. That's why I've tried to fit as many 4-star skillers plus in this team as possible. Moise Kean was kind of a sort of necessary evil, really. I mean, he's a good card, and you kind of need someone that good in here because we're going to be coming up against the likes of Vidra, maybe even Akinfenwa, and the German silver, Mukhtar as well. So you're going to need to incorporate them every now and again. But I just had a lot of fun with it, and I think if EA do more with Silver Lounge this year and with silver objectives, it could be one of those modes that I find myself playing in an awful lot more. Back in like FIFA 13 and even 14, and then I've tried to replicate it as we go on, but the more FIFA has progressed and developed into more of an esport type thing, there's less emphasis on silvers and they are less usable. But back in FIFA 13 and 14, even of course beyond that, silvers were, I mean, they weren't even just usable, they were better than some gold cards. And I was using silver cards in gold teams all through the year. I mean, obviously back then there was no champs, there was no rivals, we just had basic divisions. But I was using silvers in my main team for the entire year of the game. This year, of course, now with Lounge, this type of team is going to be really, really fun to use. And with players like Rayan Cherki, who hopefully can get himself either a silver 74 rated inform or even a future star so we can use him in gold teams, it is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing more silver squads. And of course, if you have a fun silver squad that you use, feel free to tweet me. The link for my Twitter is down below. If I see some decent silver teams that I think, yeah, why not, I'll try and build it, maybe play with it, maybe do some more squad builders. Let me know your favourite silver player this year as well. I know a lot of you out there will be using silver cards. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.